Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magic. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to do a reading for Capricorn for February. I'd like to begin by doing a blessing, a clearing of the space. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Bless us with your presence, with your knowledge, understanding, and unconditional love. Be with us now and always. Blessed be. Let's set that aside and get our card shuffled. We're going to do a reading for Capricorn for February. And get a message for Capricorn for February. Capricorn for February. Capricorn for February. Capricorn for February. I'm going to do this another time. Okay. Now I'm going to lay the cards out in a Celtic cross and then we'll go through them together. I've got the sword, a cup, major arcana, another sword, another sword, major arcana, major arcana, another sword, another sword, I see a pattern, and a wand. Okay, so lots of swords. Um, Swords are the element air. They're about your thought patterns, ideas, things that you're thinking about all the time. Basically, they're inspiration and things that and it's just things that keep coming up in your mind. And this first card really shows that the Knight of Swords. He's on his broom over some water, which is in the knights themselves are all about fast moving energy. They propel you forward into the future. He's got his sword out in front, which is showing that he is focused. He knows where he's going, but he's also got all these birds around him. Now, the birds are symbols of his ideas, his thoughts that are just kind of pestering him. There's so much going on in his mind right now, but he's staying as focused as he can with this outstretched sword. So it's about moving forward. You've got a, an idea of what you want to do, and you're moving forward with that and trying just to focus in on what that is. Now, this first position is the situation itself, what you're going through right now. Now, this is the cross card or the challenge, another night. Again, the fast moving energy that propels you forward. But this is a Knight of Cups. And cups are about unconditional love, about deep feelings, being connected on a deep emotional level, being able to relate to people on that deeply emotional, authentic level. This is the challenge. This is what you need to. This is what you'll be going through. This is what is coming up right now for you. And with the Knight of Cups, he's on his broom over choppy water with sharks down below. So it's showing that his love and his connection to self, to that true sense of self, is protecting him from things below, things that could hurt him basically. And he's got a cup in his hand, this chalice. I can get right. Chalice in his hand. Now this is in tarot. This is the Holy Grail. This is the the cup of the wine of life. This gives you a deep connection to self, to others in a true way, in a real way. And he is pouring that over in these hearts, uh, out to the world. That is what is propelling him forward. It is deep connection to who he is, and on the truest level, on the which is love. That's the way I see it. The self that is in us, our soul is based in love, and that is what the cups represent, this unconditional love that is innately in us, and it's being poured out into the world, and you're taking hold of that and using that energy to propel you forward. Now you've got a major arcana, up on top, the Wheel of Fortune. This position is the conscious mind, what you know is going on right now, but it also kind of permeates and flows down. I see it as like a gentle rain that flows down into the rest of the reading or the situation. With the Wheel of Fortune, there are, a lot of different things you could do. There's different things pictured here, and she's just going to spin the wheel and come what may. It's about opportunities. There's so many opportunities, and it really doesn't matter at this point what you pick. It's the action of doing it. It's making the decision and doing it, and that's what this King of Swords is about. You've got the King of Swords down below. Now, the kings are the mastery of that sign, of that energy. Again, the swords are about thoughts and ideas, inspiration, what drives you intellectually. The king is the master of that. It's also about decision making. He has a plan. He's got this book open in front of him that is, his sword is pointing to. So, and in this position, in the lower space, it is like the root chakra. It's this energy that is in you, that comes up and spreads out into your personality, into this situation. And he is able to make decisions. He is able to be very focused. Like, this guy he's got his sword upraised, and is very focused. So you're able to make those decisions and be strong minded, and it's an intellectual prowess that he has as well. He's very um, capable of coming up with the ideas and the strategies that he needs to create this world he wants. Now you're coming out of another sword card, the Three of Swords. Now this energy that you're coming out of is, it's about heartbreak, really. These swords are piercing this heart back here, and that shows that there's some kind of sadness. There's a sadness that has been in your life recently, and that it's raining in the background, so it's just this kind of sad feeling of, you know despair. It's, the heart is pierced, the heart hurts, and you're coming out of that, though. It's like something you've worked on. You're moving toward a new future. These nights are showing that you're being propelled to a new future. Now, what you're coming into is another major arcana, the the Moon card. Now this one is all about illusion, being aware and conscious that you need to keep focused, like this sword here from the knight. Need to stay focused, need to stay on this path right there, and not get caught up in the illusions, not get caught up in all of these other thoughts that are pestering you. You it's about staying focused, staying true to yourself, recognizing that things aren't always as they seem. There's an element of mystery in this world, in this consciousness that we're in, and we don't know all the answers, and you just need to be aware of that, and stay on your true path. Stay on the path that makes you whole and makes you joyous. because is what that is what we're here for, in my opinion. We're here to be joyous. We're here to learn, of course, but learn that life is joyful. If you're staying true to yourself, life is joyful. Now we've got another major arcana, the Hierophant. And in this position, this is how you're feeling about yourself right now. This is the sense of self that you have. And the Hierophant is the teacher in the tarot, in the major arcana. He in the picture, it's a woman teaching yoga and meditation to other people, and sharing her knowledge and sharing her abilities with other people to help them uh, raise their consciousness as well. So you've got this innate ability to teach and help others along the path, and you're feeling that real strongly right now. Now you've got another sword as well, this Eight of Swords, which is, in a sense, well, yeah, it's like the other swords in that there's all these painful ideas, painful energies in your head right now. You're worrying about something constantly. You're so worried. You're bound. She is bound and blindfolded. Yet, if she stood up, she could take the blindfold off and walk out of the circle of swords here. Now, on top of it, on top of a sword, is a little tiny bird. This bluebird, the bluebird of happiness. It's showing that there is hope, that the despair you're feeling is created by you. It's a mental activity that is taking control. And if you had this sense of freedom and joy that the bird represents, you would feel that in your life. You would feel this freedom, and that the worry, like this Three of Swords, there's some kind of worry going on, but you're creating that yourself with this loop that plays, whether it's past things that have happened, you know past events. It's some tape that you're replaying in your mind, and other people are noticing this in this position. Really a lot to do with the people around you too, so that they are noticing that in in a sense it's indecision as well. You're so um, bound by this worry and stress that you're not able to see that you can just step up and change it yourself. Now you've got another sword coming up, this Page of Swords. He's a lot like the knight, but he it's pages are a new energy, a young energy that's coming in. He also has his sword raised, and he's may not be as skilled and knowledgeable as the knight or even the king, which you also have, but it's a new pathway that's opening up for you. And these knights are showing that you're going forward into something. And this Page of Swords is saying, yes, a new way is opening. Pages are always at a crossroads. I'm trying to make sure, yeah. And it's like you're choosing, like the Wheel of Fortune is showing. You're choosing which way to go. You're making that decision. Excuse me. And he's ready to dive in and go forward. He's ready to use that sword to stay focused. Now, this outcome card is a wand. The wands are about that creative, passionate energy you have within yourself. In the four, it's about celebrating an accomplishment, celebrating the ability to work with others. There are four people there that have created something passionate and something there that is dear to them. They've created that and are taking a moment to celebrate and to say, we did this, we're proud of this, this was a good thing. And so it's all moving into kind of, you're going into a new direction. You're making the decision, the mental decision to go into this new direction, and hoping so much for to be able to celebrate that. Now I'm going to pick a card from the bottom, a King of Cups. Um, like I said with the King of Swords, kings are the mastery of this sign, which is the cup, which is um, emotional authenticity and the ability to relate to others. Now, in the underneath card, often indicates what's underlying in the situation, and with the King of Cups, he knows how to relate. He knows how to be emotionally authentic, yet he's on an island by himself, and he's not working with others at this time. He feels isolated. There is a sense of isolation in this card. So in a sense, you're moving into this new direction. You're going in this new direction, and it okay. You're feeling isolated right now, but you're longing for connection. That's what the four is saying. You're longing for the connection of others and being passionate about things with other people. Now, since we didn't get a major arcana up here, I'm going to pull a couple and see if I get one. We have another cup, another wand, and a major arcana. Now, these first two cards, this Nine of Cups, cups again is about that emotional authenticity, that connection to self and deep feelings. And she's sitting on the edge of the water meditating, and she's got the cups in the background, but it's a nine, it's not 10, so it's not complete. You've worked really hard to get where you are emotionally. It's a peaceful feeling that you have. It's a sense of near completion. You've worked hard. You're almost celebrating that you've done all of this hard work, and it's this peace and love that flows through you at this time. But there's still a little more to do. And then you've got this other wand. This wand, he's overlooking the water. He's got his wand churned up with energy, and it's about opportunities, like this wheel of fortune. The water in front of him represents just opportunities and uh, pr- uh, yeah, opportunities abound at this time. You can do whatever you want, you can move in whatever direction you want, and as Wanda is saying, follow your passions. Do Go in the direction that your passion leads you. And then you've got the Emperor as your final card in this reading. The Emperor is the one that has created a life and um, uh, a life around him that he is proud of. He is in control of his life. He is able to create what he wants. He's got all these plans, so he's able to mentally use all this mental activity of the swords and formulate ideas and manifest them. He's able to manifest his ideas. So this is coming up. This is what all of this is leading toward, the ability to um, be the emperor of your world, be in control, be focused in your world, in what you have created around you. So that is clearly coming up, the ability to do that, to manifest and create the life that you want for yourself. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I do have a website, witchmoonmagic.com, where I can do personal readings. You just go in and schedule a time, and we can do a reading. I also offer other things on the channel, and there is a link on the YouTube page to that site, but it's witchmoonmagic.com. And I hope that this new journey you're going on is filled with love and prosperity and abundance. Have a wonderful month. I'll see you next time. Blessed be.